Welcome. This is the month of February. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. February is going to be a wonderful month. As you can see, energy of February, we have the energy of the sun. Now, whenever the sun comes up in a month, it is really positive. We have the energy of the world. Some sort of a cycle is coming to an end. So this month of February is showing up a lot of positive event that is going to be happening and occur. And this positive event is good because there is something that is going on about traveling. This month of February is going to be affecting a lot of married men and businessmen. So we see the situation is going on where the month of February is going to be having a lot of influence. Businessmen, married men, businessmen and married men are going to be having an influence. So the month of February is going to be affected by a lot of traveling with some people, businesses, that sort of a situation. So when we look at the first week there is going to be transition that is going to be coming up. Second week, a lot of people are going to be gaining a lot of knowledge over a situation that has to do with money. It can be money for some people, but it can be also gaining a lot of knowledge over someone, something, or something that was happening. Okay, so be aware of that. The energy of the Hermit is that information, light is going to be shedding. A lot of you are going to be seeing truths in the second week. The third week is the energy of justice, where balance is going to be brought back. Balance with a situation. This situation has to do with travel, car, that sort of a situation, but it has to do with movement, because there's a lot of stuff that has to do with movement, and there is going to be a balance that is going to be transpiring. If some of you were having car problem and that sort of a situation in the third week, it is going to be resolved. As you get to the fourth week, a new start. A lot of you are going to be very successful, overcoming a dishonest play that was taking place. Whatever this dishonest play was and whatever situation that was going on, a resolution is going to be coming in. So let's break this down and look at the first week. The first week, there is some sort of a transition. So businessmen, Aries businessmen, Leo businessmen, Sagittarian businessmen and women, look out, because there could be some sort of a transition that is going to be happening in the first week. An end and a cycle is going to be coming to an end, because I see truth is going to be revealed. Something that was kept, a group of people, some sort of an ending and transition is going to come to an end, where we see the energy of the Hangman, where a group of people are going to be gaining a lot of knowledge of a situation that was going on. Okay, in the second week, something from the past is going to be revealed, something that some of you were not aware of. And this has to do with, because it's the fortune, the wheel of fortune, so it has to do with Jupiter, and this is in the fifth house. So something, fifth house is friendship, is going to be coming out, because someone is going to be finding out something concerning some sort of something that to do with some sort of a travel. Okay, now when the energy of the Chariot is in the middle of a reading, it's about movement, it's about something that has to do with traveling, that is coming out, and they're going to be recognizing that there was some sort of a delusion or some sort of a dishonest play concerning some sort of a travel information that someone created. Pisces people, you're going to be successfully overcoming a really dishonest situation that has to do with your car, some sort of an accident or that sort of a thing, because people are now going to be gathering a lot of information and is now going to be recognizing, especially Pisces people, that someone had manipulated a situation and did something that has some sort of an effect on your car. So transition is coming up, and we see the energy of the world. There's something that is going to be balanced out with a house, with at the workplace, with some sort of a business, office, anything to do with office, business, home situation is going to be balanced out, and a cycle is going to come to an end. A lot of you are going to be very justified and overcoming a situation, and it's going to be very, very successful in the month of February. So a lot of you that was dealing with injustice, inequality, and that sort of a thing, in the third week, we see the energy of justice, and there is some sort of a problematic situation. And a lot of you who have issues to deal with, anything to do with your travel, travel documents, your car, problems with your car, that sort of a situation, they're now going to be recognizing and seeing the truth and recognizing something. So the energy of the Hangman is showing up something that was transpiring, and they're now going to be gaining a lot of information, especially it could be a group of people is going to be gaining a lot of information. When we look at the fourth week, a lot of you, it could have been problems concerning work, the house of the 10th house, where I see a lot of you trying to find your grounds to work through a situation. I see a lot of you are going to be moving on, and it's going to be very successful. So a lot of you are changing jobs, or is about to start some sort of a new job. In the month of February, you're going to be a very successful. Even if the beginning is a bit rocky, you're going to be ending up being very successful. Okay. So the last week shows new start, the energy of the new start, the energy of the full new start, success. This is going to be very, very positive. Whatever is happening and transpiring, it's going to be extremely, extremely positive. This new start, the energy of the Fool is always about Aquarius. And some sort of a new start is going to be coming up. So Aquarians, you can look out for some sort of a new start, because this is the beginning of the year, of your year 2023. So Aquarian people, I see this new start is really going to be coming up. Now, a lot of you Aquarian needs to watch out for a controlling situation. So this controlling situation, you got to look at your reading to find out where this controlling situation is, because it's as if some of you Aquarians are going to be successfully being releasing yourself from a controlling person. This is someone from karma. This is karma. It's as if a lot of you Aquarian is recognizing that you were under control. And a lot of you Aquarian is going to be successfully releasing yourself from this bondage. And you can see, because a lot of you Aquarian eyes are now open and recognizing that you are controlled by a situation. It doesn't have to be Aquarian alone, but it showing up the energies of Aquarian, where and here Aquarian are seeing the truth now that they were controlled. And it's as if a lot of you are opening your eyes and recognize that you were controlled. Okay, so it is very positive for a lot of people. Not only for Aquarians, but for a lot of people, it's very positive, because this situation, meaning that a lot of you are now recognizing that you were under some sort of a control. And this situation is a karmatic situation, because it's in the house of karma. And you're going to be now released from this. So if you notice, the energy of the death is releasing a lot of you from some sort of a negative influence and control that you were under. So the end of February, you're going to be now really recognizing how controlled you were by someone or something, and you're going to be released. So when we look and we break down this situation, is that when we look at the foundation has to do with something with a house, work, and the workplace. But this is Santanza has to do with a room, a house, or something at the workplace. If you look in the sixth house is that a cycle is over. So some sort of a situation concerning work for some of you, or concerning, it could be a house is going to be sold. If a house was on the market, this is going to be sold, that sort of a situation. So as we look at businessmen who are going to be affected, we see that Aries businessmen, some sort of an ending could be coming in. Taurus businessmen, there is going to be some sort of a light that is going to be shed on something that was happening in the past. Gemini, I see some sort of a justice is going to be coming in to a problematic situation that was going on. And when we look, some sort of a new start is going to be happening now. When we look at fire sign people, you can expect some sort of an ending to some sort of a problematic situation that was happening and transpiring. When we look at earth people, a lot of you earth people are going to be finding out the truth and seeing the truth to a situation that was transpiring, whatever the situation is. A lot of you earth people are going to be gaining a whole lot of knowledge. Tauruses, you're going to be seeing the truth. Virgos, you're going to be ending some sort of a cycle. And Capricorns, you're going to be standing your grounds. When we look at the air sign people, we see the energy of Gemini with the energy of justice. This could be for some of you Gemini in a positive way, but this could be also for some of you Gemini in a negative way. So you have to realize what and how is it affecting you. Then we see the energy of Librans. Librans, you're trying to move forward, but there is something that is going to be coming out concerning you Librans, where you Librans were connected to some sort of or was controlling a situation, and this is going to be coming out. So Librans, be aware. Librans could be traveling, or Librans could be having some sort of a problematic situation while traveling. Aquarians, you're going to be seeing the truth. You Aquarians is now really going within and seeing the truth about a situation. And it has to do with, you could be seeing the truth that you were controlled by your partner. You could be seeing the truth that you were controlled by a situation or by someone. But what you're looking at is that you Aquarian is going to be recognizing that you were controlled. You were under some sort of a negative influence and control that you break yourself out of, and is going to be giving yourself some sort of a new start. When we look at the energy of Cans, the water sign, that is Cancer, Scorpions, and Pisces. The energy of moving forward is going to be positive for you Cancers. A lot of you Scorpions is going to be overcoming issues that was going on, and Pisces, you have to recognize that there is some sort of a karma that you Pisces are going to be recognized, that you are controlled by some sort of a negative forces. So Pisces, you have to be aware of what is happening and transpiring around you, especially in the month of February, okay? Because in the month of February, a lot of you are going to be having some sort of understanding and gaining some sort of understanding of what was happening and transpiring. So be aware of this, okay? So what we're seeing is that something from the past is going to be revealed about something to do with travel. A whole lot of you could be traveling or dealing with a car problem in this month. An end is going to be coming in, and justice is going to be coming in. to whatever that was going on, because there was some sort of a disorganized situation that was going on. Okay, justice is going to be coming in. A cycle is going to be over, because it's as if something that was unjust is now going to be rectified, and it's as if people are now gathering and seeing and gaining a lot of knowledge over what has transpired. So the truth is coming out, and something is going to be revealed, and a lot of you could be getting some sort of a new start moving forward. A lot of you are going to be overcoming um, 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 overcoming some sort of a negative forces that was outside negative forces that was controlling you, and this is going to come to an end. A lot of you have to be aware of traveling, driving, traveling. Yeah, a lot of you have to be aware of driving and traveling, because there is the possibility in this month or in this timeline that there could be something happening where it's going to be affecting you driving or traveling. So a lot of you needs to be aware. But you know, the most beautiful thing is that a lot of you are going to be recognized. Sorry, that you were controlled by some sort of a negative forces, and you're going to be breaking this. And if you notice, it is karma. This person, this situation has been karma. This is a situation that some of you has been connected with for a very long time, and this is something that has been recurring. Some of you who live with someone, or is married to someone, or is going to be recognizing that it was a karmatic marriage or relationship. So a lot of you, so check how to see your own personalized reading in order to recognize who this is going to be affecting. Okay, so a cycle is going to come to an end. There is some sort of a issue with a car or a vehicle, or some sort of a travel situation that was going on that is going to be resolved. Jupiter is in the house of the fifth house. So the energy of the fifth house, where Jupiter comes up, Saturn is in the house of changes in the sixth house. The sixth house is your everyday duties, your home, work, that sort of a thing. A lot of you are going to be trying to find strength to deal with issues and situation at the workplace. So expect that. Truth is going to be coming out, and light is going to be shed on things. It's as if the second house is the house of money. So light is going to be shedding on a situation. A lot of you in the first house is going to be seeing what you need to end. So a lot of you are going to be having and really recognizing that you need to end something. So that is going to be coming up in February. In the second house is the house of money. So a lot of you are going to be finding out something about your financial situation. Okay, you're going to be finding out something, whatever it is, you're going to be seeing the truth about it. In the third house, some sort of a problematic situation that some of you were having with friends or with co-workers or whatever, it's going to come to an end, and you're going to be winning this problematic situation. A new start with family is going to be coming up, so open up. If there was issues, problems with family, a new start is going to be coming in. Then we are looking at the situation where we have the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, and the energy of the Wheel of Fortune has to do with something of the past with friends could be coming out. Okay, so that is going to be coming up. Then we see the energy of the World, The energy of the world has to do with a cycle. So the cycle is going to come to work or house or your everyday duties, okay? A lot of you are going to be moving forward. Some sort of a new start is going to be coming in for a lot of you. So you're going to be moving forward. A lot of you are going to be successfully overcoming short-term problematic situation that was transpiring, and this is going to be good. A balance is going to be coming in, and there is going to be a lot of transition that is going to be happening. A lot of you are going to be having some sort of a lot of you are going to be standing your grounds in order to balance out some sort of a situation. A lot of you are going to be seeing the truth of a situation, and a lot of you are going to be resolving some sort of a long-term karma where you recognize that you were blocked or you were controlled. Namaste.